Oh, hello?
Hello. Yeah, we're back. You're just
Yes.
disconnected. And we need to go to another round of tests. Save, do everything again.
Check if it's open, then you don't need to do it again.
Maybe I should.
There's
New Year.
Yes.
Yeah, let's check. 25. Be right.
Well, let's do it after 5.
Okay. Let's turn on the new page for you. How can I find the? I find the PDF here. PDF, don't go away. PDF, okay. Did you get your first one right?
No, if you have it open, then we can just go ahead and pick that one.
Alexandra, we had everyone right on the first one. B. The answer is B on the first one. Turn on your phone, Mike.
You're mute.
Sorry. I didn't have a chance because you got logged out.
All right. So what is answer for one?
I only started reading question and then you got logged out. So
Okay. Now,
did you share your screen, Dr. Shah?
So can we?
I'm sharing the screen. Can you see the screen? The question paper?
No.
Oh.
I see your screen, but I don't see your question paper. Maybe you can send it in
WhatsApp. Share again. I'm sharing again. Now you should be able to see it.
Yes.
So what's your answer for question one?
Well, I saw already answer. It's quantify, right?
Quantify, right. Okay, now question two. Question two. Done?
Yep.
3.
Yeah, the problem with the PDF, you won't be able to see some. When I do it too, and it cuts off.
Yeah,
it cuts off.
So it's
well, it's okay.
No,
I
it's fine.
have English version.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
So okay. And then you finished?
Next one?
Yeah.
Let her. Oh, she said yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, number 5. Not speculative.
Yep.
3.
Well, not really. So you.
Not speculative.
Yeah.
Done?
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's check.
Okay, so check the go back to your answers and
check. This one. This one. Okay.
You press Alt.
Number 2 is A.
Number 2 is A.
2 is A. Let's understand why it is A. Many times when insurers talks about risk management, they talk about not D, not C.
That makes sense.
Yeah. A. His answer is A.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
3. Risk can be classified, particular risk and fundamental risk. A reference to cause and effect.
I
Cause and
read that all wrong.
C. Particular and fundamental.
Yeah, I read that all wrong.
But you need to understand
I read that.
what is pure risk. You need to go back and check what is pure risk. Pure risk is what?
That's a good one. No, I can't do it now.
And number 4, B. Number C is D.
Yeah. So I gotta look at
Okay, shall we continue and then check?
how's your results, Alexander?
How many did you get?
Sorry. What the last question is C? Is the right answer?
Say again.
The last question you said C for Charlie, right?
D for David.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I heard C. Yeah.
You have to share the screen.
I'm sharing. I'm sharing.
Maybe the desktop. You have to share the desktop.
All right.
And she see everything.
Can you see the answer now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So how many have you got? Right.
I've got 4.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Got us beat.
Oh, 4, 2, 4, 1, 3. Okay, let's continue. And then go say number 6. Huh? Oh, they only have 4
Wow.
questions.
Oh, you didn't.
You have to display all the answers first.
Yeah.
Display all the answers. So you have to go back to the test, and then display all the answers, and then save it the same way.
This is a test.
So display all. You look at it. And don't show us.
Oh,
Don't share it with.
Alright.
Don't share it.
okay. So we have to load every question.
Alexander, you need to look away. Otherwise, you seeing all the answers. Then
You cannot see so fast. No.
No, I can't. I need to read that question again. I misread that.
Yeah, this is a must-ask question. Pure risk, fundamental risk, just to confuse you. So then, and say Control P. Say loading. Loading the pages. Loading. This is supposed to fastest.
No, it's not that. It's just loading that paper. It's loading on 75 pages. It takes a little.
Especially when you're using your phone, isn't it?
Save. All right, go back.
You have it there, Dr. Chow.
6, right, great. Number 6. Share screen. Can you see it, Alexandra?
Yes, thanks.
Good.
Not anymore. It's done now.
All right.
Yeah.
Next question. Primary function. Okay.
Yes.
If the insurer hired a surveyor, you have to guess part of the answers.
You ain't lying.
Yes. What
It's
will a
missing
surveyor do?
only one word.
Will the surveyor become an insurance property? Will the surveyor become the insurance credit information? If will become the insurance ability to pay for the insurance premium?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to guess on this one.
There's only one. Only one answer.
I don't know that one. So I'm just gonna.
All right. Next. Which of the following are speculative risk again?
So this is
Fluctuation of hexagon index.
X.
1, 2, production of new car model. 3, the risk of a casino destroyed by fire. 4, the results of a horse race. Which are speculative?
What is this? Production.
So only one. One is not speculative. Point it out. You know the answer.
I know two.
It's
Missing, I'm missing one. No, I'm missing. So, okay, I see it. Okay.
Okay, done?
Yep.
Exam done?
Yes.
Next. What is loan potential loss? Present and insured. Can be insured. Easy.
Okay.
Done?
Yes.
Talking about no capacity contract. What does that mean? Done?
Okay, let's check.
Check.
Yes.
That's it.
Number 6.
I think is it control? Sorry. Yes, it's Alt Tab if you want to switch between windows.
Down.
Number 6 is A.
Yep.
Right?
That one.
Number 7 is B.
Son of a. That's
6 is A.
That's B.
why.
But the only reason a surveyor do is
Why?
to see if
someone-
the property is insurable.
Oh, okay.
This is the only thing
Do
the
what?
surveyor do. It's nothing to do with credit information, nothing to do with your
Okay.
ability to pay premium. Just none of this concern. Whether if you want to insure the factory, whether this factory is insurable.
Okay.
Number 8 is 1, 2, and 4.
Sorry, I missed. What is 7?
Which one?
7.
7 is B. Because this is the only thing that the surveyor do is concerned about whether the property is insurable.
I got 8 right.
That'd be-
And what? Sorry, then I missed 6.
You knew 1 and 4.
Yeah, I knew.
What
I
was
missing
6?
one. I was missing one, so I said, "Dang it."
8 is because 3,
I was missing one.
the risk of a casino destroyed by fire.
Oh, see, I missed that one. So that's the. Oh, see, I missed that. That's why.
3
See,
is,
that's why I couldn't.
yeah, 3
I
is not
missed that one.
speculative.
No, I missed that one. Yeah, I didn't read. I just stopped here, and then I said, okay, and then I moved on. I didn't see this. I didn't see that part.
No,
Okay.
that's tricky. That's tricky. I got
No,
this
no,
wrong too. I got this
Okay,
wrong too.
let's see. Yeah, I didn't see the part because I remember that. That's not.
So understand, Alexandra, why the C?
Yeah, I got it right.
Good. Number 9, financial loss.
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah.
No,
Got it?
Yeah, yeah.
Number 10,
D.
no capacity to
Wow.
contract.
Look at that.
Right, yeah, we have one answer right.
Not me. I can't.
Oh,
I can't
next
afford
5.
this no more. I can't afford this no more.
So, sorry, what was answer to 6? I got mixed up 7 and 6.
Number 6.
6 to 8.
A.
Hey, okay, then I got it. Okay.
Number 11.
11.
Oh, you cannot read this one. So skip this
Description.
one.
No, we
No,
can't.
no.
Description.
You just may. It may not be 8, and so we have to just. Okay,
So
so
skip 11.
no, but we'll find out. If
You
it's-
find out?
No, no, yeah,
Maybe.
let's skip it. Yeah.
The description that the agreement must be legal applies to which elements?
Ooh, that's a good one. I've never seen that question before. That's a good one. Description. Oh.
You
I don't
just
see.
guess.
I don't see A. So
Just-
I'm gonna pick. Yeah.
12.
Okay.
Agent. Do not include. Principal's responsibility. Do not include.
Oh.
Okay, next.
Wait, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Oh, she may be still reading it, so she's not ready yet.
Are you ready? 12 already?
Done. No,
Done,
done.
okay.
Done.
13. Termination of business contract. Insanity. One to discussion. Insanity is correct. This is tricky, so watch out.
I'm
This
not
is
sure
on
about that
string.
one, but I'm not sure.
All right, done?
I'm just gonna pick. I can't be all the answers because they all got the same numbers, letters. Oh, I know I'm wrong. Something.
Done?
Yes.
No, I'm
14.
wrong. So I get the same letter. It's not good.
Mhm.
Letter is changed. So contract is still down.
All right.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna put my first answer as D and then A.
Can
Come
only
back
take
up.
one.
Yeah, I
Done?
know, but I would skip that question and come
Alex,
back
done?
to it on paper.
Yes.
Last
I
one.
think it still stay the same. but
Well,
it's a possibility that it's terminated. No?
The first one is ramification.
That's
Done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm not.
Done?
No.
Yes.
Any, many, money, more.
He's on top.
I'm gonna say, I think it's D, but now this one died.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that right.
Sorry, we
11.
haven't done 16, 17, 18, and have we done 5 already? Oh, we done
Huh?
5. Sorry.
5. Yes, 5.
Okay.
She did 16.
11. Okay.
11. Correct. See?
Yeah, I got that one.
No question. 12.
Got that one.
Do not include guarantee or increasing commission. Right?
That one was.
Didn't get that one.
Now,
Okay.
means that it also means this means that the agency the agreement responsible for pay, remuneration,
It's not.
pay, reimburse the cost,
Read the
and
question.
fulfilling all the obligations.
Yeah. Read the
Just
question correctly.
Just do not include keeping your commission rates up.
Yeah. Correct.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Correct. I got that
13
one
is
right.
B. Is it?
13 is C.
See, I got that one.
Why? Why is C?
Both the
Which of the
agent-
following
both the
discussion
agents
matter
can be
the termination
terminated
of
by
the
the
contract
agency.
relates to insanity is correct.
Yes.
So it's always a truth.
Yeah. And that's right.
The agent can terminate both.
And the principal. And
Both.
the principal, the company and the agent.
Yeah, can terminate.
If the person is saying it.
14 is A.
See, I told you. I would come back. I would any, many, money, more that one. I would any, many, money though.
Because it's violating the law. It's no more lawful.
Right.
Right? It's A.
And they.
Ratification.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
And can you tell the difference of these four?
No.
Ratification is to do something and then have it approved later. Or actual authority, meaning that's written in your contract, authorized to do that, even though there's obviously not, because it's not authorized. So this cannot be an actual authority. Okay. Number 3 is apparent authority, meaning that apparently expressed authority.
Right.
An agency by estoppel that you cannot deny that you are the agency by conduct. If you would trust you are an agent, you cannot deny it. So these are the agency by estoppel. So, but if you do anything after and rectify it afterwards, it's called ratification. All right, next round. Complex. Simple contract.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
I know this one.
Which
I know this one.
simple contract from conducts are incorrect.
I think
Incorrect.
yeah, incorrect. do my thing. I feel I cancel out. And you can sort of do one answer. If I cancel it out.
Incorrect.
Yeah, incorrect.
Whether contract is one which is uniting.
I canceled out one. So there's only one answer left. If that ain't it, then I'm completely wrong.
Done?
Wait, wait.
No. This one tricky here.
Tricky. Okay, Alexandra?
Incorrect.
Right?
Yes, yes.
This
You have to guess. This contract normally categorized as which type? Oh, this one. I got it wrong last time. So this time, I got it right. Done?
Yeah.
15. Correct.
let me just find the right one. That's I'm seeing it. Okay. Eh? What? Oh.
Only one is
Yeah,
incorrect.
correct.
Only
Okay,
one is
okay.
incorrect.
I just
Done?
thought it just okay.
19.
19.
Which of the following about direct liability? Cars if it is correct. Direct liability is liable for one's own conduct.
Which of the following is incorrect?
Is incorrect. One is incorrect. Only one is incorrect. One, the other three are incorrect. Finished?
No.
Give me a sign. No, okay, Alex. After you finish.
I'm not sure.
Okay, next one, 20. Actual authority.
I think we had this question before. I think this one I put this, but I'm thinking it may be this. No, I'm thinking this one because I think it's
Don't think for a second time. Don't think. Just don't think. All right.
I called
All right,
it out.
let's
but,
check answers.
Okay.
Okay.
Correct.
15.
Not these.
16.
These
No,
are not the
not
answers.
these. No, that's not the
These
answer.
are not the answers.
That's the questions. That's the question.
Oh, sorry.
That's the,
Two questions. Back.
Control tab. Oh, sorry, Alt tab.
yeah.
16 is A.
Yeah.
Why is A? Because four is
Because
four is correct.
Yes. Yeah.
4 is correct. 17. Yeah, always remember this. Insurance contract is a simple contract. Doesn't have to be in writing. All right, got it right?
Nope.
Okay. 18.
See, we got that.
2 is incorrect.
Correct.
2 is what? 2 is all contract must be in the seal. This lot. 19.
Correct.
This is incorrect. This all 3 are correct. Direct ability for one's own action, transferability,
Okay.
behavior of other party, act of other party. All right.
Okay.
20.
Yeah, see?
Which
I was going to change our answer then.
don't change the answer.
I was going to change my answer.
Don't change your answer. Your gut feel is right. Which of the following relates to expression? Expression meaning clearly say doesn't have to be in writing. Just a clearly express. I told you that you can sign this for me and just express authority. Okay? Doesn't have to be in writing on
4
4 to 5. That's good. So another set.
So far 4.
That's good for you.
You on your way?
21.
I'm missing 2 minutes.
21. Insurance volatility. Not all agreements contracts. Credence.
So
Which one is correct? So
which one? Hey, correct.
correct. Which one is correct? Insurance volatility is correct. So it's correct.
Which one is incorrect?
Which one is correct? Just one is correct.
No, all of them. There's more than one. It's
Just one out.
no, you have to.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Just
one
one
out.
incorrect.
incorrect.
One incorrect.
Okay.
Easy.
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 Take that. I need to take that.
Just take out one.
Yeah, but where's the answer? I need to take that.
23. Okay, 24. Is based on. Is based on.
Yeah, that one there is based on. It's the based. Okay.
What is it based on? Based on claims, based on the nature of the insurance or legal requirement or none. Okay, done? Alexandra done?
Yes.
25.
I'm not done, but
You
I'm
think you
gonna
guess.
take a.
Make a
I
guess.
can guess all of them.
Make a guess. Yes. B, B, C, D, C, D. Throw a dime.
Let's see. Okay, go ahead. I'll put it. You can answer.
Oh, this one you cannot read. Shall we skip it? Because I cannot guess. That's
No, it's okay. I think it's
You can guess?
contribution from
I don't
the
know. Sure. I don't know.
I don't see it, but
Oh, right. I know what the question is.
Yeah.
Question.
They're doing it on 26.
I do I know what it's about.
Yeah.
Can I see number 25, please?
Go back to me.
I can guess.
Mm.
All right. Take 26. Indemnity. It is related to.
Okay, I'm guessing.
would say A. And B.
The answer is D. And the answer is D.
Yeah, I put D already.
Okay, let's check the answer.
Let's check the answer again.
I would put A, but then I said, okay,
So we're
no.
21.
Wrong. Okay.
You need to open browser, Dr.
Wrong.
Chow.
This is the wrong
Wrong
one,
one.
Dr. Chan. There we go. Oh,
21's.
One is 2 incorrect. Because 2 contract must be entered sealed is incorrect.
Hmm.
Okay. 22.
Excellent.
And cancel, but have to refund all
Yes.
premium.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah. And here's the
Because it's no contract.
no contract.
Because it's,
You can't keep a premium. So
Yeah. There's no contract. Non-material facts is material. Okay.
Yes.
Non-material facts. Facts already known.
known and deemed to be known by the insurer. So you already know some information. Yeah. So I got that. This is the guess now. Yeah, I was gonna put D, but then I changed it. It doesn't say it on there. Dang it. I was gonna put D, but then I changed my mind.
Extension of utmost good faith insurance contracts based on nothing, based not on legal, based not on fraudulent, based not on no.
Yeah, I was gonna put D, but then I changed my mind.
I didn't get it right.
What do you think?
I think it's a legal requirement.
I don't see the definition. So that's why I said I don't see it, but I guess one of the A, B, or C is it. And I said, dang it. I said, I don't see it. Should I put D? But then
Okay.
I got that one.
The
Yeah.
insurance is limited to the rateable portion. 26. All of the above.
Hey.
Yes.
I got it. Yeah, I did better on that one. Missed that one because I guessed. I was gonna.
Well, but why is it include everything? Why this D is the right answer?
Just sounds right.
Because they're all involved in they all influence indemnity.
Indemnity.
Yeah, indemnity is some financial compensation
Yes.
of losses, financial losses. And if you do not have insurable interest, you cannot, the financial loss doesn't affect you. And if you do not contribute, you do not have a subrogation, then it will affect the sharing of the financial loss. So the answer is indemnity involves all of these principles. Okay, 27 now.
I did better on that. Could have got it right. Probably just didn't send me. I didn't.
You do?
No. For the 24. I said it. I said A or D, and I said any, and I said, oh, let me just pick A.
Common law, subrogation is granted only after the indemnity is made and the consideration of the policy usually okay. Next.
Yeah. That is correct. So if I go take an exam or someone, I mean, if I get the insurance, and then after the insurance is already published and I already have it, and I got an exam, and then I find out that I have something. It's not my job to have, but good faith in someone will tell. I would believe.
Done? 29. Upper insurance.
It's only talking about one thing.
Done? Okay, next. 30. Gift.
What is that? The most common gift. I don't see no gift in there. I don't see no gift in there. That's not gift, so I don't see no gift. So
When in doubt, take all the answers.
Yeah, the most common method. Repair, reinstate.
Finished? Check.
Oh, we go 31.
31? Okay, 31. Oh.
his and his wife property. His and his wife. Oh goodness, man, what is this, man? Okay, so I'm not following this question. His and his wife property. His and his. What is that? His and his. I don't understand
You and
that.
your wife.
Oh, that's what. Okay, so that. Okay, that's fine. That's right. Trust. So I'm executing in the trust. I know 4 is right.
Don't give it away, man.
That I just don't understand the trustee. So in the so I'm the ex, so I'm the, but I don't know what that trust property. So I don't understand that. Forget it.
Check answers.
If I don't know it, then I just.
Okay, check answer.
I know 3 you're right, so I forget it. I just add the other one in. I don't know.
27.
27. B.
B, immediately.
Yeah.
28. Ordered
Is
off.
D. Yeah. Yeah.
29. Rateable proportion. You know what is a rateable proportion?
Not really.
Okay, this is a case where they have a double insurance. What does it mean, a double insurance? It buys
So
from
he's
2
buying-
companies.
yeah, he's buying from 2 companies.
Okay,
And they have to share within that.
and this is a property, this is a property, and each buy $10 million. And if $1 million loss occurred, they will share by 50/50.
Correct.
So it's a rateable according to the rate proportion.
But when they, I mean, wouldn't it be an average?
Not average. If you price 600,000, 400,000, that is 6-4.
Sorry,
So it's a
in the
rateable.
English version it says 1 million, 1 million, not 1 million, 10 million.
Property loss of 1 million. That is the maximum. That is the indemnity amount to be secured from the insurance company, and that is also the total loss of these 2 insurance companies.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the question in the English version, it says 1 million.
1 million.
Yeah.
Yes.
When there is a discrepancy between Chinese version and English.
No, there's no discrepancy.
There is a
No.
discrepancy. If you look at, and the insured amount is 1
Yeah,
million,
it's 10
that
million.
means,
So this is supposed to be 10 million. So this is why I put an
1
average.
million.
That's why I put an average,
It's
because
1
that's
million,
supposed to
not
be.
10 million.
The
You see,
loss.
Dr. Chow,
No, the
look at-
loss is $1 million, and
Look
this
at
has been
the-
covered by 2 companies.
$1 million, you got 2 policies.
but if you look at the 400,000, after 400,000, look at the
Insurance
Chinese
amount is
version,
1
what
million.
it says, and the English version.
Let me just-
Can you read the Chinese version?
What?
Because, yeah,
In the Chinese version, it says 10 million. Do you agree?
yes, 10 million here.
Yeah.
And it says
says
1
10
million in the English version.
Correct. Because this should be 10 million, because the insured was 10 million. It should be 10 million. So this is why I picked average. But now it says That's why I said it should
This
be an
property
average.
loss of 1 million and double insurance occurred. The loss indicated point by all risk insurers provide 400,000 and the insured amount is
10 million.
10 million.
So this one only says 1 million.
Okay. Maybe. But doesn't matter. Whatever the insured amount is, doesn't matter. Because you only look at the indemnity amount, the loss amount, the adjudicated loss amount, adjusted loss amount, which now is the concern is 400,000, which may or may not agree with the total loss. If you said you lost $1 million, you include everything in your loss counting, but adjuster said that it's only 400,000. That is 400,000 to be shared by the two insurance company. Okay, and that is how the insurance company runs. Only look at the adjusted loss by rateable proportion. So the proportion could be 60-40, 50-50, depending on the type of policy they place with each company. Okay. 30.
Right.
So I think it's when in doubt.
You said a gift.
Gift. Because these are the 4 different methods of indemnity. If you lose a computer, you can replace it with a computer because it's easy to find. A car can be easily find, but a property, no, cannot be easily replaced. It can be only restatement to the other things, a computer, a watch, something that can be replaced or repaired. So this one is very easy. 31.
See, I took a guess because I don't understand this one. So I know 1, yes. I know 2 because I'm extra, but when it says this one, that's me and the trustee. So I'm not sure, but family and someone can do it because they live in there. So that's what it is. So the only question I had is that number 3. So just because I had 1, 2, and 4, I'm gonna
now
add
understand this. Understand this. What is a trust? A trust is a private contract where you give away your title to the property to the trustee.
Yes.
And the trustee is the owner now.
Yeah.
And the property under the trust is called a trust property. It could be a stock, it could be a car, it could be some jewelry, it could be an insurance policy. They're called property under the trust or trust property. So the trustee and the trust property right now has an ownership relationship. So it's insurable.
They can insure.
That's right. So maybe you are hang up with the word trust property. It's property
So
under
that's
trust.
so that's what I'm hanging up on because I know 1, 2, 4, right. Then I said if I'm going to test, I'm going to automatically pick 4. I'm just going to add the other one in.
But you know what is an executor and a trustee, right? You can differentiate the difference. Okay, 22. Another wrong.
Just like it. I've got 10 wrong so far. Which is bad.
Well, I'm not. I got more than that. I think 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where are we up to now?
5,
32 now.
32.
6, 7, 8,
Okay.
9, 10, 11.
10 wrong.
11.
So
Responsibility of insurer interest.
Yeah, sure. It'll be interesting to seem like it's going to give me a heart problem on that test. I need to get that right. Okay. Did we, what was 31? Was that an answer for 31? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, all right. Okay.
32 okay?
Yep.
3. Wow. Right. Read value clause.
How much do you know about this?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that. I think that may be one and two.
One and two. Guess. Okay.
I know I'm wrong, but I'm gonna do this one because I can't see it. I think it's actually this.
34.
I gotta make a choice.
But for me, I would say it's not the cell and for everything. It's already
All right.
To the
35. Principal proximate call. Very happy. For what reasons? All right. 36.
Would you go back to 35, sorry?
So somebody divided that was yes. So
32. All of the above.
Yeah. I see this next one. I think it's A and D. If it ain't A and D, then I'm
So what does it mean? Insurable interest. That means it must be a legal person or a being insured. This must be a legal person and a property. Must be two, must be insured. It cannot be something intangible. And second is a must be subject to the matter that the person property must be the subject matter of the insurance. Otherwise, it's not related. It's none of the concern of the insurance contract. So it must be subject to the insurance. And when the insurance something happened, financial losses must be resolved. So the financial impact to the other person. So all these three conditions. And in insurable interest, there is governed by law. Can you name some of the insurable interests under law? What relationship have insurable interests according to the law?
You have to have a legal right to the subject insurable.
Sorry? Other?
You should have insurable interest in subject matter of insurance. So
Right.
if it's stolen goods, then it doesn't apply.
It doesn't apply. If it's a stolen good, the insurance cannot apply because the contract must be legal first.
Yeah.
If it's about some stolen money or some, what do you call it, drug money, then any insurance is void. But there are, in the law, there are certain relationships according to the law have insurable interest. I just want you to mention some of them to make sure you understand.
Oh, they have insurable interest.
But what relationship have insurable interest?
Well, a debtor bank has on the debtor.
What's that? So,
Bank has insurable
Oh, yeah,
interest on
yeah.
debtor,
It's gone now.
oh,
for example.
It's gone?
Yeah, it's gone already.
Did I?
Yeah, you when
Press the
you went
button?
back. Yeah, when you went back, you lost it.
Okay.
Oh, you won't leave it. You know.
it's
All right.
Okay.
So let's finish this part. Who has the insurable interest over someone? And you must be very clear.
When they have a financial interest in that
Yes, who?
person or subject.
Under the law, in what conditions we say that these persons or these has the insurable interest over the other party?
Oh, you mean like employer and employee?
Employer and
Or business.
employees, yes. Husband and wife, father and son, daughter and son, but not father and grandfather. Grandson and grandfather, no insurable interest. Also, debtor and creditors have insurable interest.
So how
Trustee.
how's that described in law?
That is no, because someone will suffer. We satisfy all the three conditions. Someone will suffer the loss under the insurance if there is any loss to the subject matter of the insurance. Then the other party will suffer loss. Like employees will suffer loss. Husband and wife by law will suffer a loss because they are one entity under law and financially. So what else? Bankers and his creditors. So a bank can buy for all the creditors an insurance policy for the death of the creditors. And executors and the trust property. People living in the same apartment, sharing apartments because there's some common interest in the apartment.
They can go and get their own terms or something. Probably interest.
And these are the legal definitions of insurable interest. So I lost the question. So far, let's check the answers. We have finished about half.
So what from 33, number 33 was B.
Oh, I got that wrong.
Yeah. So what do you have for 33?
33 was B, I checked it.
I didn't write the A, B, or C. I just wrote it's
1 and 3.
1 and 3.
Yeah.
1 and 3. Okay.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 33.
Sorry, I was checking for question number 33. What answer did you?
1 and 3 is correct.
1 and 3. Okay. Right. Thanks. And
I got
34.
1, 2, 11 wrong.
3, 4, 5, 6.
What about
So I know that
34?
one.
We didn't get that. The page got
Well,
deleted.
let's compare our answers and look at the paper maybe.
Number 34. I don't remember the question.
Dr. Chow, can you open the paper, please?
You want to check the paper?
Yes, please.
Which
If I don't misread that.
which one?
If I don't
Number
misread that,
34.
Question 34, please.
I have to read the question real quick.
Yeah. What's the answer, Dr. Chow?
The insurer's omission to give material facts in form intentionally because he thinks that is fraudulent.
Fraudulent non-disclosure.
Fraudulent disclosure.
Or is it fraudulent misrepresentation?
No, fraudulent non-disclosure.
Yes, okay. I got that
Fraudulent
right.
non-disclosure.
Okay, next one. A.
34 is A.
You
I
got
think
that
it's A.
Eh, yeah.
Because
Oh, you got
it
it
is purposely, intentionally not disclosing, not
Yeah, it's fraudulent. Yeah.
fraudulent, and is a non-disclosure. And this one,
35.
the principal proximate cause, I think it's A. My answer is A. It's nothing with the statistics, nothing with negligence, nothing with natural disaster. Because natural disaster, you have to pay.
You
Like
got to
a
pay.
flooding, natural disaster, you pay. But none of the, but not all the losses is, for example, accident, negligence, fire, everything together. Negligence is not a claimable thing. It's not an accident, it's by negligence. So I think the answer is A. But I may be wrong. The last one, 36. The insurers believe that it is not material facts and did not disclose it, and it is not fraudulent. The court then disagreed and possibly breached the utmost good faith. Is non-fraudulent, not non-disclosure.
So A, right? Okay.
I keep on getting them mixed up. You know?
So that's
I
good.
keep on getting them mixed up. I keep on
my statistics.
I keep
So,
on getting
now
them mixed up, man.
Let's just understand this correctly.
Mixed up, man.
What is now non-disclosure? Meaning that you does not
This is
disclose,
it. I did.
but it could be fraudulent or non-fraudulent. Fraudulent is purposely just to hide something is fraudulent. Fraudulent intention. The intention is fraudulent. And when it comes to a fraudulent non-disclosure or fraudulent thing, then the contract becomes void. So what the insurers will do will just refund you all the policy, treating there's no effect, there's no policy.
I failed.
No,
Dr.
no.
Chow. 69.4%.
You need 75.
70%, right? You said?
You need
70%, right? 69.4. Failed. Damn it.
But one question. But one question.
So
11 out of 36.
But
find
one
out
question.
where you have the troubles.
But one question.
Find out where you have the troubles. Is it because of the definition, of the risk part, of the law part? Which one? Which one you do not do? You have the problems.
Oh, yes. I have no problems. Just have to study.
Now, I want to explain this. I think this
What
is
did you get?
Alex.
Yes.
What did you get? How did you do
4
out of 36 questions?
out of 36, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 incorrect.
Wow. So you got 31 out of 36.
Yes.
You passed already.
So what it's what's possible.
You passed already.
That's done.
I failed already.
31 out of 36. Wow.
That's 80. That's 90. That's 90. That's 94.
31.
94.
And yet I keep failing my
86.
exams.
86%.
I don't know.
Could be said.
The EMOC paper is, I find it easy to pass, but when it comes to written, I don't know, I seem to fail.
You got 86%. I got 69%.
It doesn't work that way. You
I
still
do
have
like
to.
69%. 69.
I just
Yeah.
want to add a few comments on the fraudulent thing. Okay. Non-fraudulent will make the contract void. But in medical insurance, for example, the insurance company will ask you to fulfill the health questionnaire. And in health questionnaire, you're not supposed to omit any information or hide any information, but you can forget, right? Because I ask you, have you been checked certain things, and I forgot that I have been in hospital 3 years ago, and you totally forgot. And what happened if you forgot something and that has become a very critical information? No, then the situation will apply. There is a waiting period. Normally, medical insurance has a waiting period of 1 month to 3 months. That means for diseases that are not known to you but come into effect after the policy has been effective, you have to wait for 1 month to 3 months for your new diseases to be covered. Okay? But if it is within the first 2 years, if you happen to have admitted to the hospital for reasons that you know or you do not know, what will happen is that the insurance company will ask, I recently have this case. One of my clients made a hospital claim to insurance company. And the insurance company will say, okay, I need all the medical reports you have in the hospital. Maybe in those hospital reports, it will suggest that there are some hidden diseases which you already know but not disclosed to us. Because you will probably tell the doctor in the hospital that or the doctor find out you already have a hospital
surgery or whatever.
Yeah, say something that is that now you know. Okay, so the insurance company will insist you get all the medical reports from your present hospital, and then through that, he may ask you to resubmit all the previous medical reports and checked. And now you cannot deny that I don't forgot I have been admitted to the hospital. And that your previous experience in the hospital may or may not have any effect to this claim. If it's something not related to this claim, you have been in hospital for kidney problem, but now you are a heart disease problem. The 2 events are not related. Then the insurance company, because it's still within this 2 years period, the insurance company say that because of that, you did not tell me. If you have told me, I should have excluded certain things in the contract. So I still will not entertain your present claim, and I will refund the 2 years money to you, treating it as a void contract, even after you have been a first claim within the first 2 years. But let's say after 2 years, you claim the first claim is after 2 years. There's a clause called non-contestability in the contract, meaning that after 2 years, if you are admitted to the hospital and you find out that your previous claims that you have not disclosed in your proposal, the insurance companies cannot say that I will notify the contract. But I will not, because you have some related claims that you did not disclose to me, so I will reject this claim. I will re-underwrite your policy under the new information. If the underwriting of the policy will say that now you're excluded for your lung, for your kidney, certain things, then I will counter-offer you. If you still want to continue this policy, you have to accept these exclusions. And this is what the insurance company will do. Under this contestability period, non-contestability period, and fraudulent and non-fraudulent non-disclosure. All right, so we have to be very clear about this. This is non-contestability, contestability, fraudulent and non-fraudulent disclosure. So what do you think we should do now?
I think I should go home and study. I need to study.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Naveen. I agree.
And would you like, what do you think, Chris? So what do you think, what do you find out from this half test?
Number one, I like Alex's method. So Control P, print the thing, have the questions and the answers. I think that's a good way to study. I'm going to do that from now on.
Well, I actually print both. I print one without background and one with the background. So, because you have timeout, you can come back to questions again.
Yeah.
Okay, if this is the way.
Yeah.
Because if you study alone,
Thank you.
if you want to do the test first, you can do that without printing the question, saving the question. But you can also save the questions for future reference.
Yeah, I think that's the best.
Yeah, so if you want to see the correct answers, you need to save it with the background.
Mm-hmm. So, anything that I can help now?
Well, we haven't gone through all the questions. The thing is with the mock papers, it doesn't have many questions that you come across at the actual exam. That's what I found out. What was your experience like, Naveen?
Say it again.
So she's saying that with the
The
mock
mock
tests and so
questions
on,
are
you don't
different
see
from the
actual exam.
Oh, of
You don't
course.
have
They
complete-
always add a few new questions
No, they
each time.
none.
She's saying most of them.
See, most of them just has nothing to do with the mock exam.
So they've changed. They've changed the questions just to reduce, control the passing rate.
I mean, I found a lot of other topics in the actual exam. For example, on the ordinance, like and privacy and other
That's why-
chapters.
Then I suggest you must read. This is a new syllabus. Add the new contents. You must read the guidelines. Here. Go to the document, public document, AIAChosenRace, and go to the guidelines, Insurance Authority guidelines, in English. And I think this agency code is a must read. Code of conduct must read. It was passed in September. It came into effective September 2019. And also,
How many pages is that?
33.
yeah, a lot of pages. Yeah, 33 pages. And also they must examine you on the privacy ordinance and the monetary ordinance. There are always questions on these two ones. And how many fines, how many months of imprisonment, that kind of thing. We just remember it for one night.
I had a few questions as well on who must be, when registering insurance business in Hong Kong, who must be part of the company. You have to have, board of directors or actuary department, like something between those lines, as I recall. And also on some numbers you need to remember, like how many assets you're supposed to have in Hong Kong and outside of Hong Kong, or if you are.
That you can find, because there's no change in that part. That you can find in the syllabus, I think, in the examination paper syllabus.
Yeah, I had a lot of those questions on both times.
You will find it on the syllabus. This part. Because the insurance authority has taken over the Hong Kong FI. So they will ask you about how the insurance company, the functions of the insurance company and the management of the insurance company structure. This is
194 pages.
Yeah. Then this is 30% of the question. Then you can just explain.
That's paper one.
That's paper one. The insurance company.
Paper two is
5.3, and you must read it, because once you read it, it's easy. This part is easy because it's not so tricky.
It's not that.
It's not so tricky.
read it all, but it's not. It's still stuff. Even though you read it and so on. I mean, it's just the way they ask the question.
Yeah, I better read it. I better read it, Dr. Sharon.
You haven't read it?
No, not yet.
What?
Then you should, because it takes account for 30% of the question.
All I've done is the mock test.
Oh no, you can't, because all mock tests, because you know the syllabus.
Okay, I need to read it.
Yeah, you need to read it.
Sharon, I need the toilet.
You know the percentage of distribution? 30%, 5, 6, and 7. And this is the insurance companies, how they organize, how the insurance authority works, how the insurance company works, or what ordinance happen. And your mock exam only cover 1, 2, 3. All right.
I'll just go to the toilet.
So while you are here, Reese,
Can I
do you
also,
think?
can I have
Yes.
excuse myself as well? A quick break, please?
You want to escape? Go on to excuse?
Yeah, have a quick
Okay.
break as well.
Okay, take a break. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So while you're here, Reese, do you want me to go over the paper 3, I mean the PowerPoint with you,
Sure.
to help you to just shorten your study time? Okay? Even though you do not want to read those parts yet, because it's a little bit complex
Yeah.
for you to study it alone by yourself. You want a toilet break? Now, paper 3 is about long-term insurance business. And then the distribution of questions is 50 questions. 20%, no, about 40% are book knowledge, which you can study from the syllabus, which is how the insurance company policy terms and insurance procedures, what I think the writing procedure, customer service procedures, that kind of thing. But the product side, I think is here 1, 2, 3, 4, which is covered by this PowerPoint. 50% and then 70% pass. And you have the paper test, to bring a paper, a pencil, and a rubber. In some of the wordings, they use US style, and sometimes you use. An example is they call it dividend or profit sharing, 2 different terms meaning the same thing. Profit sharing is American term. Dividends is a British term. So reversion bonus is a British term. Definition of insurance. If you have a pen, we are using paper. There are 3 parties in the insurance contract. This is called the policyholder, sometimes called the proposer, who propose insurance. And this is the subject matter, subject of insurance. This is the beneficiary, the insurance company, insurer. And this is the beneficiary. And you could have another person who is the payer of the insurance premium. Could be the same person, could be different persons. Okay.
Like that happen.
The insurance proposer proposes an insurance policy to the owner, to the insurer. The insurer underwrites and accepts it. This is a proposed offer. This is called accept. If we make the offer was not accepted, they can make the counter proposal, and then it's called a counter proposal, counter offer. And then he become the acceptor. this policy. On the same subject. The subject can be a property, can be a person, but cannot be a company, cannot be some animals. It must be a legal, natural person. That can be some goods, can be property, can be car, computer, something. And the policy may or may not name any beneficiaries.
Yep.
Again, the beneficiary at the outset, at the time of the establishment of the contract, must have insurable interest. The party must has insurable interest. And not named a beneficiary of the person, let's say my mistress, as a beneficiary over my life and my wife's life, because my wife and me does not have insurable interest. But these beneficiaries is only needed at the time of the contract, but it can be changed after the insurance policy has been enacted. So, the payer, let's say, if the beneficiary dies, in the contract, while the contract is still valid, enforced, when the beneficiary dies, what happens?
Goes. I mean, is his wife and someone still? I mean, is the wife is? So which one? The wife?
And
Which one?
the simplest case. The man insures his own life.
Okay.
His life. The
Okay,
name
he's
his
married.
wife is
His
married.
wife, okay.
Name his wife as a beneficiary.
Okay.
His wife dies.
Okay.
What happens?
So, but he's still alive.
He's still alive.
So that means he can change.
He can change. He can name a
He can
second.
change the second. He can change it to his children if the children are alive, or
To name the
or
children.
his
He can name
girlfriend if he got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's a second wife or
So it's
whatever,
yeah,
he can change. This beneficiary can be changed into the second beneficiary. He can also have a contingency. Contingency means if his wife died, then maybe my son. If my son also dies, maybe my second son can name that.
You can name all 4 or 5, whatever. Yeah. Right. Then you can put a percentage between them too.
Or it can be number of persons. Yeah. But if he does not name any beneficiary,
Goes to the state.
if
He dies,
he goes to
if
estate.
it's nothing, yeah, it goes to the state.
Estate, and then it will distribute according to the law of estate.
Yeah.
And if let's say if he insured is somebody else's wife, let's say he's a child's life, the beneficiary is the wife, father and child, father and son.
So okay.
Father insured the son, naming the wife as a beneficiary, and if he dies, what happens?
If he dies, the child still.
This called insured.
Because he's still insured. Yeah.
Wife is still alive.
Yeah.
He died. The policy owner died. What happened?
Well, that means he now takes over the contract.
You mean the insured take over the contract?
Because as long as he's 18 and above and so on.
Oh, he's just insured. There's no say.
Yeah.
There's no say in the contract.
It doesn't say.
There's no say. He is just the subject matter of the insured.
Oh, so the wife is the wife comes in.
Well,
because he's the beneficiary.
He is the policy owner.
Yeah, so he put her as a beneficiary because he controls the policy. Because even though it's insured by the son.
Well, it depends on the situation whether he has a will.
Yeah.
Because the policy now represents the money.
Correct.
And if this is real, the policy will go to the estate, and then whoever owns the estate will own this policy. Right.
Yep.
Or he can name, before he's still alive, he can name a second policyholder. If I die, then my wife will be the second policyholder.
Yeah, but that would be all in your beneficiary. So you would name all this in here.
You can
You would name all that in
if
there.
the wife is a beneficiary, he can also name his wife the second policyholder.
Okay.
So the dies policy now transferred to his wife. The wife insured his child and then name herself as the beneficiary. So if the son dies, insured dies. What happens?
I mean, so if the son died, because he's insuring the son, okay? So you pay out to
The
whoever
money pays to the
pays
beneficiary.
whoever on this side.
Yeah, and
Yes.
this beneficiary is his
His own
mother,
idea.
then goes to the mother. And this policyholder
It's
has
not,
no right because it's already appointed the wife as the policyholder. He cannot reclaim the money. He cannot withhold the money either because there's nothing to do with him. Because when he submits the death certificate, the insurance company will
it's
pay
gonna
for the
separate.
as a direct to pay to his wife. And although the policyholder now may also want to present the birth certificate of this son so that this is his mother and has an insurable interest. This is natural.
Yep.
This policyholder can also mortgage, assign the policy to somebody else. It's called by legal assignment. Money, the ownership is assigned to a bank to secure a borrowing.
Secure money and so on deposit something. That's something.
Sign it, and then this assignment, this legal assignment, has to be documented in contract and then registered with the insurer.
Yeah.
And then he can also borrow against his policy up to 90% of the cash value of the policy from the insurer.
I don't. How is that possible?
Well, he can just apply. The insurance company can apply. Hey, I want to borrow against my money. I have $1 million in my policy. My son is.
That's only cash. It's not life. It's cash. It's
the cash value.
Long as it's cash value on it.
Cash
I mean, it's life insurance doesn't have any cash value.
Oh, if there's a savings policy, yeah, that's
yes, the savings elements,
savings
yes, but just plain life term, you don't have
even a critical illness policy of the savings element.
Yeah, term doesn't have. Yeah, you just
but the other
some number.
Other types, whatever is a unit link investment, is a endowment policy, anything that's cash value.
Yes.
You can mortgage to the bank, focus insurance, you get a loan.
Yeah.
And that loan carry interest.
Yes.
Maybe right now the 6%, 6.5%. And then if it's he gets the money. Yes. Gets the money. And if the son dies,
he borrowed 90% of it.
Yeah,
so there's only 10% left.
Yeah, only the remaining.
The remaining
deduct all
because he already borrowed
money and all the interest
Yes.
give the beneficiary.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think when he mortgaged it, I think they need to have the consent of the insured.
Okay.
So these are the legal matters.
Okay.
Under the principle paper one content. Right now we are in paper 2. And in the next 8 hours or so, I'll explain some paper 3 content with Maurice. If you want to stay. Otherwise, okay, good. Right, thank you very much. You're welcome. I think you just missed some important parts of the syllabus. That's fine. I'll pass. Next one. Good. Thank you. All right. See you.
Okay, now. All right. See you later.
Oh, have you got your aptitude test?
My
Aptitude test. You
I
completed it. You should
completed
get your copy of the aptitude test. There are 2 copies. I have 1 copy. You have 1 copy.
But what is that? What is that test anyway? So
Aptitude test telling you on number of dimensions how you score compared with others.
So how did I score?
but where's the test at anyway?
I sent you the questions
Where?
through your email.
I checked my phone. I don't remember getting no email from you.
You should get your copy. I should just double check with you. You should get a copy. I got mine. And I want to discuss this with you as on my iPad.
Did Alex get hers?
Yes, she get it.
Oh, she's on mute.
I already done mine.
Oh, I didn't bring my iPad.
You said you sent me an email. I haven't received no email from you.
From the
it's-
Academic, not from me.
Yeah.
You will see
no.
email, no reply. Academic. So Alexandra should you should receive your copy of the aptitude test. I think.
No.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't,
have. I received last night actually already feedback on my test as well.
Okay, great.
haven't seen it. So did it go to junk mail?
Yeah, check. You should also have your copy, and they will assess some.
When did it come?
Nothing. I didn't receive anything.
You should have received it because I see it online that the report was sent to me
I
at
haven't
the same
received,
time.
haven't seen it.
Naveen, we received it a few weeks ago. I don't remember exact date.
So
but it
once
would
you
have been,
completed your
January.
test, you complete your aptitude test, right? You
Oh,
should receive.
I
directly.
haven't even taken the test.
Yeah, I sent you last night. Yeah, when I told you that just press the button and give you the test.
Do I need to go online?
You need to check your email. It's sent through the email
I'm checking
with a
the
link.
email. My personal email?
Your emails that you give us to register.
I haven't received anything.
Your Hotmail.
Yeah, haven't received anything.
Check your
Couldn't
spam.
be. Did you check your note from Academy? See if any receive any mail from Academy?
I haven't received it. I'm looking.
Maybe
I haven't received anything.
maybe it goes to spam.
Do you have the?
What's it? What can you show me the email? What's the title of the
tell me
email?
what the
'Cause I
subject
haven't,
is?
I haven't received anything.
What's the title of the email? Where home sent it out.
I haven't seen anything.
They didn't find it.
I haven't received anything.
Let me check mine.
I'm in last week. I haven't received anything. Maybe I need to log on to my because the phone doesn't give me all my stuff. So I need to log on to my so maybe it's there. I can't see it. Right now I can't see anything.
Okay, check. Should be pretty reliable. Yeah, sometimes we just send out a lot of junk. Yeah. Examination of
It's the title is Career Aptitude Test.
Yeah, search under aptitude test if you can find anything.
I have it on from the 3rd
Yeah.
of February.
Okay, 3rd of February. Yeah. Okay.
Your result?
Third.
So,
Completed, right?
yeah, your recruiting manager will contact you shortly to send you the analysis report.
I
So
received
maybe
it. I saw it last night, but I didn't keep it. I didn't bring my iPad. It's on my iPad.
This is a verification.
I did. Okay, I'll look at it later.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't see
under
anything.
aptitude test. It is a test where we'll put you on the crystal ball and see the resilience, how much you score.
Recent jump.
So,
There are a lot of things. So check aptitude test.
Dr. Chow, we had I have some questions about paper 1. Would you mind if I go over them with you?
Yes, please. Maybe your question will also others have the same questions too.
All right.
So what is
So
your
Dr. Chow,
question?
you'll talk to me about the aptitude test later? I
Yeah.
don't have it.
Yeah, it's not my
Yeah,
on
no
my
problem.
phone.
When I meet you next week.
You should,
Okay, thank you very
Can
much.
you
See you
can
later.
you allow? Bye, Naveen.
bye.
Can you allow to share a screen as well for me, please? Or
You can share your screen. I can stop mine and then share yours.
okay. Let me find- It was some questions we went over with Reese.
Oh, by the way, Alexandra,
Yes?
I saw your aptitude scores. Looks like you have pretty good scores, so strong scores.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty good. They said that you have high integrity, very aggressive, know what you want to do. So that's a good sign.
Thank you. I see it said also I need to improve on my network and I think resilience.
Yeah, all of us needs to do that. So your questions.
Right.
Which
so it's
three of the description of simple contract formed by individual contracts are incorrect?
we did something similar. So the correct answer, which three? Incorrect.
Incorrect. So
Yeah.
I, number one, some transactions is not a contract in law, which is correct. This is correct, right?
Yeah.
First one is correct. Second, this is a I think we ran across this question.
That question.
It was similar. It was similar, but
This is a special case and therefore called special contract. No, in order to validate the contract, this kind of contract will be submitted consequently in writing thereafter. Not necessarily. So, even it is not expressed verbally or in writing, the contract is still valid. So you do not know the answer, or you do not know why the answer is correct. What is?
we got stuck on it. We were discussing with Reese, which is correct, which is not correct. I don't
Which is
remember
not correct.
exactly.
Now the first one is correct. So the first one is out, right?
The number four is the four is not correct.
Even though it's expressed, the contract is still valid. Not even though it's expressed verbally or in writing, this is correct. A simple contract can be in writing or can be verbally. It's still valid. So the four is correct. So just by eliminate three, only one in the eight. 1, 2, 3.
So, but this is what me and Alexander said. So the answer is 3. The answer is 3. But the answer is A. But what makes it A? So are we missing something?
The answer is A.
Is the answer A?
What is the answer?
You remember the answer? Did you write it down?
Hi, Dr. Chow. May I leave?
Oh,
you were here. I don't realize.
Yes. Sorry, may I leave?
Okay, sure. We're going to discuss paper 3. Okay.
Bye-bye. I'll tell you my paper 3 result when it's out.
Okay.
Bye, Anita.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
I don't see where I've written it down. What about you, Reese? Do you have the answers with you?
I don't have it. I don't have it with me today.
I just had it and I don't know where I put it.
Okay, but we can get the answers. We can get the answer from Dr. Chow. So, what is the what's the right answer for this one?
What is the right answer? Which of are incorrect?
Well, simple contract. It should be expressed verbally or in written, right? Even if it's not expressed verbally in written, the contract is still valid. So is contract still valid even if it's not expressed verbally or in writing? So it's what kind of contract is it?
Which three of the following simple contract form are incorrect? I think 4 is correct, even though it is not expressed verbally or in writing.
Oh, it's not expressed.
Oh, not expressed.
See, this is what cancels this out.
Okay.
So because it's not expressed. So I can't just tell you that here this is a contract without expressing it. So I have to express it in order to be valid. So I can be verbal and written and so on, but I have to tell you. If I don't express it, then it can't be a contract.
With 3 of the line, conducts are incorrect.
You
So-
remember the example that we can go to
So
the
4
news-
is incorrect.
yeah, we can go to the newspaper on stand and then we can nod our head and says, we want to buy this paper. And then we make the nod and says, yeah, we both agree that we want to buy this paper. So I'm going to give you funds now.
Oh, I
So
know.
I'm
If, so
expressing.
if, for example, if you, well, express, I mean, if I pay you for something and you accept the payment, that is considered already a contract that you
Correct.
agree.
That's a verbal.
Right.
That's a without any words. That's just, hey, I'm paying you the money. I'm just going to take it. I don't have to say anything.
Yeah, so I go to the shop and I put money, $10 on a counter, and I take a newspaper.
Yep.
And if I walk away, that means we in agreement that newspaper.
Cost $10 and then
This
you
is-
agree.
This is called contract by conduct. You behave, and the people accept your offer,
Mm.
and you take the paper away. That's by conduct, then this is
Yeah,
a legal
so-
contract.
Yeah, so that means even if it's not expressed verbally in writing, the contract is still valid.
It's
Because
correct.
it would be contract by conduct.
Yes, it's a contract by conduct.
But it's not.
So
But it's not a simple contract.
Is
It's
it
a
a
simple
simple
contract.
contract? It's a
It
simple
is a simple
contract.
contract.
Mm.
Just no
Okay.
words, no expression, no writing, no words. You change, but I just take your money and then you didn't.
So-
you still.
So then answer A is not correct, Reese.
So that means A is not correct then.
Yes.
So it's between B, C, and D then. So if you don't cancel out 4, then what is the right answer then?
So 4 is right? So 4 is right. Only 1, 2, 3. Only 1, 2, 3 are incorrect.
So in order to violate the contract, what?
Will be
Yeah.
submitted subsequently in writing. No, doesn't.
So if you cancel out 3, it's only one more answer is B.
So because insurance policy is evidence of contract, but it's not a contract itself. So that's example of point 3, right?
Insurance contract is a simple contract. Does not have to be in writing.
Yeah.
A
So
verbal.
But it's not talking about insurance. It's talking about simple contract. A simple contract is just a contract with offer and acceptance, and fulfill the basic requirements of a legal contract. So I would say if number 4 is correct,
3 is incorrect then, because then
if 4
it's
is correct, only 1, the answer A is incorrect.
so the answer B is correct because if
The
simple
answer is A
contract.
is incorrect.
A is incorrect.
The A is incorrect.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it must be that answer B for Bravo is correct because number 3, number 3 applies to not to simple contract. So it's still a contract, but it's not part of simple contract.
Which one? You mean 1, 2, or 3?
Number 3 is part of a contract, but not of a simple contract. It
In
doesn't
order
apply
to valid the contract, this kind of contract will be submitted subsequently in writing thereafter.
That
that's
is a
true,
contract. So
but it's not simple
It's not a
contract.
simple contract. You're saying that it is
Yes.
a written contract or something. Ratification contract. Contract by ratification.
So that means
No.
3 is incorrect.
So 3 is incorrect. So the answer for this question is A. 1, 2, 3 are incorrect.
No, the answer is, sorry, if 3 is incorrect,
So A can't be the answer.
Incorrect. Right. Sorry.
Incorrect. So 1, 2,
Yes.
3, incorrect. So A is the answer.
A is the answer.
A is the answer. Because as we discussed, 4 is correct.
Oh, okay. Right. I see.
By elimination.
I'm confused again because of all the double, triple negatives here.
It's very, very tricky.
Yeah. Okay. There is
All right.
more.
Do you have any question for us?
Yeah, I do.
Good. That means you're really seriously studying.
Of course. One moment. Let me just find.
So how confident she is?
Right. Okay.
Which of the following refer to express actual authority? It is deliberately given other than verbally. It is deliberately given other than verbally. It is deliberately given in writing. It is given in the seal. It is clearly stated responsibility of the agent. So the answer is B, right?
Oh,
I think we
wait.
had this.
We had that. But
Yeah.
this is so Alexander, this is the one that we got stuck on deliberate. So you picked deliberate, I said is D. So as long as it is clearly stated the responsibility of the agent.
Yeah, we had it in
It
the
doesn't
paper
have
that
to
we
be in
just did.
writing, it doesn't have to be executed in a seal. It doesn't have to be given other than verbally. It could be given either way.
So yeah, because it has to include both. It's deliberately given either writing or in or verbally. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
The next one. Which of the following are required for simple contract?
Which of the following required? Oh, we have this already.
We didn't really have it like that.
Which,
We didn't have it like this.
which
I
of
mean,
the
it's just-
following
this is
required
different.
for a simple contract? Has to be in writing? No. Both party considerations. Which of the following are required for a simple contract?
I would think it's all of the above.
Well, I mean, I think we talked about it before. So a simple contract doesn't have to be just in writing. I mean, writing is included. But both parties need to have to be 18 and above. No, means 18. You have to be 18 and above, and then you have to have the certifications and so on.
And both parties have considerations.
The answer the system gave is C. So, but not all of the above. Well, they picked C. So what's the reason why they picked C?
Yeah.
Party has to give consideration.
Because to me, both all isn't it? Everyone has to be of a legal
It does
age
not
and
have to be. For a simple contract, even kid can have a simple contract. It means if a kid goes to Circle K and get a bottle of Coke, he has to pay. That doesn't exclude his legal ability to pay. So a junior, a minor, can be a party of the contract if it is a necessity, out of necessity.
okay.
So a minor does not, as a minor contract is still a valid contract. It can be a valid a simple contract. If a minor go to a newspaper store and pick a newspaper, cannot escape by his authority, but by his obligation to pay. He must pay.
Right.
So even though he's a minor, doesn't forgive him for the legal liabilities, and he has to pay to get the newspaper. So under the simple contract law, even a minor can make the contract if it is out of necessity.
Right.
And that is not what the law says.
Okay.
So we cannot, well, it may not be necessarily in writing, may not necessarily over 18 years of age, but both parties have consideration. I think that is the requirement.
So in that case, if insurance is a simple contract, then you can have insurance policy with a minor, right?
No. No, how can you? No. Say it again. I think the answer is, you say yes, but then I say no. So can you repeat that again, Alajan?
Well, since both parties are over, so you don't have to be. You can be
You don't have to be an
minor.
adult.
Sorry.
You don't have to be an adult.
You don't have to be an adult to enter into simple contract.
Right.
That means, since insurance is a simple contract, that means a minor can enter into such agreement, such contract, right?
No, only by necessity.
Oh, Biden. Yeah.
Only if the contract is by necessity.
Then it can be a minor.
Can be a minor.
Okay. So it has to be always said.
Let me check.
What?
Let me check the.
But that
Let me check.
means the minor. That means by the necessity of someone. That means both parents are in the hospital. They're in the operation room and so on, and then the doctor has to come out to the minor and say, hey, do we operate? The minor can't make that call.
Even.
No.
Yeah.
The minor can't make that call.
No, and that
Yeah.
can be some immediate family members, not a minor.
Yeah,
But
but
it's not a necessity. Right?
say
But
again.
if there is nobody except this minor, then
Yeah.
he
Then it
becomes
becomes a necessity. But
necessity.
otherwise, if they have immediate other direct
Right.
family members, and then he must seek an adult. Otherwise, I want to check those answers. Simple contract. What is the definition for simple contract? You see if I can find the answer. PDF. This is paper 3, paper 1.
Dr. Chow, also on the same topic of contract. What would be example of special contract?
I'm not sure. That's why I'm trying to look at there's no legal definition for special contract. I think you just make it up to confuse everybody.
Because I've tried to find out as well to search.
There's
but I
no
couldn't
such
find
thing as a
anything.
special contract legally.
Okay. Okay.
Let me see what is defined as a simple contract here. This is paper 1, right? The law of contract, law of agency, principal contract, third party, definition, legally enforceable agreement. Not all agreements are intended to have legal consequences. Definition: contract party gets expected to be owner, can demand compensation, enforce performance. Types of contract. Oh, simple contract. Here. Shall I share the screen?
Sure.
Then you pull out. Let me share my screen. What a simple contract. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Verbal can be verbally, can be writing, not under seal. So not under seal is a simple contract. Under seal is a serious contract. It can be inferred from conduct, meaning there's a contract by conduct. Like a miner going to a newspaper store, take the newspaper is by conduct. It's a simple contract. It does not depend on special formalities. So no formalities. An example, most insurance contracts are simple contracts. They do not have to be evidence in writing, but in practice, they most always are in writing.
Okay. What is the definition of a contract then?
A contract definition is contracting party expect promises to be honored. Each party can demand compensation or enforce performance, and that is a contract, definition of a contract. The relationship of creating legal consequences by making an offer, by acceptance, by the contracting parties.
What slide
So
number
legally
is it?
enforceable agreement is a contract.
31.
A contract is a legally enforceable agreement. A simple contract can be verbally, but must not be executed under seal. Can be verbally or in writing, or can be inferred by neither verbal or writing or just by conduct. Is also a simple contract. So it does not need to have an expressed agreement. No need to have express agreement, just by inferred by conducts. Each party by conduct. Putting down some money, taking the money, taking newspapers by conduct is still a valid contract. No need to put in writing, but in practice, insurance contracts are in practice a written contract. The elements of legal contracts are A, B, C, D, E, F, 6 elements. Offer substance consideration by both parties. Both parties legally has capacity to contract. A minor normally does a legal capacity contract except by necessity.
And this is why they picked C. That's why for consideration, all the other ones they didn't have in there. So consideration was the only one that they had in that answer.
Yeah. Offer substance, and that I think is done. So this help us to clarify that.
Yeah. Okay.
You have other questions? Should I stop sharing? And then
yes.
you have other questions, please.
More. Yeah. Thank you.
So always good to look back at the definition.
Yeah. Sorry, it's not great.
All right.
Can you see it?
Not very clearly.
So application, no. What was it? Insurance, something to do with insurance policy is application
Usually,
of general law of mutable proximate cause. Application of law of proximate cause is usually excluded. Some phrases can be used to modify the application of the law of proximate cause, and none of the above.
what was the question?
Something to do with proximate cause and insurance policy. I think it's we did something similar today.
Yeah, we did similar today. Because some of the causes for the indemnity may not be insurable. So the proximate reasons, proximate cause is crucial in this regard.
Application of general law of immutable proximate clause. What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know without seeing the question. Application of the general law of the immutable proximate cause.
What is mutable proximate clause? Immutable.
I'll check dictionary. I don't know. What is mutable?
Okay.
What does it mean by immutable?
Immutable. Okay.
Yeah. Just check the dictionary.
Application of the law.
Immutable.
Reese, do you have this paper with you by any chance?
Immutable meaning never change.
So non-disputed.
Immutable proximate cause, and never change of the never changing principle of proximate cause. And what was the question?
Is Reese there?
Yeah,
That's
I'm here.
from. Do you have
No,
this
I don't have
paper with you?
I don't have the PC to have that information on it. I brought a different PC with me today.
It's not the hard copy that you brought last time, is it?
No.
Okay. Non-fraudulent. Okay. Let's see next one then. I have one more.
In terms of insurable, non-fraudulent, non-disclosure, A equals to innocently breach the warranty. Wow, difficult to see. In terms of insurance, non-fraudulent, non-disclosure, non-fraudulent, non-disclosure. If breach the utmost good faith means insured negligibly gave false material facts, innocently.
If it's an act that carries out by insurer, technically the insurer will allow avoiding the whole contract. Breached at utmost good faith, only the aggravated party is allowed to have loss compensated. Means insured negligently gave false material facts to the other party.
What's the answer? Did you take the answer?
I don't remember what is the answer. Reese, do you remember what is the answer? In terms of insurance, non-fraudulent, non-disclosure.
Innocently breached the warranty.
So that's it's not it's not A because it's
I think the answer was D.
D.
Insured negligently gave the material facts to the other
I
party.
think it was D. That's a definition of, we need to understand the definition of disclosure and so on. So the answer, I think the answer was D.
If it's an act that carries out by insured, technically insurer will allow avoiding whole contract. Is that true? That's correct, right?
Let's check the answer. So
If it's
you have
non-
a PowerPoint.
If it's non-fraudulent, non-disclosure, then the contract is voidable, right?
Non-fraudulent, non-disclosure. It is voidable.
So that means
Voidable meaning that the either party can avoid the contract.
So this is B is correct. If it's an act that carries out by insured, or can it be also on a part of insurer?
But not avoiding the whole contract. Yes. Yes.
So can non-fraudulent non-disclosure can be on the part of insurer.
Yes. It also applies to the insurer. If the insurer has some hidden causes, did not tell the client, the customer, the insurer that there are certain rights under utmost good faith conditions, then the insured that and also void the contract. So the right is both parties.
So for B, it should say the act carried out by insured or insurer.
It can be carried out by either party. Breach the utmost faith. Only the aggrieved party is allowed to have loss compensation. I think it's not about compensation. It's about whether this contract is still valid. So C is not relevant.
Right.
So avoiding the whole contract is relevant. Meaning the insurance certificate, the false material fact is because it is non-disclosure. It's not false material facts. It's just non-disclosure without without fraudulent intention. So D is not correct.
So it's B for Bravo.
So either A is not correct, is innocently breach of warranty because utmost good faith is not a warranty. It's a basic principle of law, insurance. It's a principle of insurance. It's not a warranty. It applies to both parties, both insurer and the insured. So maybe in this case, the B is the correct answer.
Okay.
Logical, huh?
Yeah.
So after 2 hours, still have this logical mind. Give myself a pause.
So we're saying B is right.
My answer is B.
Yeah. Or
I'll send you a message. I'll send you a message tonight when I get back home. I'll tell you what the book says.
Yeah, that's what the book says.
I'll tell you what it is.
Number 32.
But that's why I don't take my time. I just look at the answer and then relate the question and the right answer. And just remember. All right.
32 is clear, right? Oh, I don't remember if we had any question about it. Which of the following is describing utmost good faith? It occurs at common law. Insurers extend the insured's utmost good faith duty in the common law and requiring the proposer to make specific declaration.
No, not true. Reviewed all the vital information whether or not being asked. Yes. Nature of good faith. No.
So it's 1 and 3.
Common law, yuan, and.
But there should be 3. Either 3 out of 4 or all of the above.
Nature of good faith.
I think the answer picked 1, 2, 3 because the neutral of because it was with M because we walked through it. There's a question above. It has M instead of N. So this one makes this wrong. Number 4.
Nature of good faith.
Because they had an M. And then that was part of the.
Oh yes, I remember. We actually
and then the N makes it incorrect.
Yeah, and then also very clear that
Yes, so the N makes it incorrect for number 4, and then the answer is 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 is incorrect because they changed the N. It's supposed to be an M, but they changed it to an N, and that makes that statement wrong now.
What M?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nature.
So it was supposed to be an M.
Mature.
Change the N to a M, and then mature and then that answer is right,
Mature of good faith.
then that's right.
What is mature or good faith?
What is mature?
Yeah, that's good. That's what we had a question on. So this is what made, because the answer is A, 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, I can defend the A answer. One is this code of common law that most good faith required by both parties is a law of the insurance principle of insurance, because everyone has to act on a promise that happens on a future date. So you must disclose on most with all the relevant, we call it material facts. All the material facts must be disclosed and understood before the contract can become effective. So one is our common law. The second is insured, extend, insurer, extend, insured, utmost good faith duty in common law, and regarding the proposer to make a specific declaration. I think that's also correct, because the declaration is a material fact, declaration of material facts. He has a duty to declare that.
Yeah.
And number 3, to review all the vital information, whether or not being asked. Yes, this is also true, because it's just utmost good faith means you just not give answer to what you have been asked for. You have to voluntarily disclose everything that you think that is material to the contract. So it's not the nature of good faith, I think. So A is probably a defendable answer.
Okay, that's clear. Thank you very much.
That's all?
Yep.
Good. So, you want to look at the paper 3?
I don't want to look at paper 3. Paper 3 gonna throw me off.
Okay.
I need to focus more on 1.
Okay.
So like I said, we can always meet after the 19th Friday, and then that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have until the 26th.
Okay.
So we have plenty of time to go through. But
All right.
so it's after the 19th, because the test is in the morning, and then starting that late afternoon,
All right. Good.
I'm gonna start reading paper 3 syllabus anyway.
So I think in paper 3, there are some parts which are more difficult. The sharing part, the contribution part, and who is responsible for which part of the indemnity. That part is more difficult. You need some explanation. Okay. So you are also taking the 29th test? 26?
26.
Good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Paper one.
I think everybody gonna be. Where is this thing? Is it in Wanchai or is it in Corey Bay or?
Corey Bay. Corey Bay.
Pencil test, Corey Bay, 6th floor, the training center.
I can send you the address later.
Yeah, I have it somewhere. I just have to look at it.
You take the elevator to take MTR to Corey Bay Station.
Corey Bay Station.
Exit by exit C.
C.
You must take exit at the end of the train. Exit C.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking paper 1 on 26th. So I'm taking 2 papers separately.
Okay, great.
Not to
So make sure you
confuse myself.
pay the fees to secure your seat. Okay.
Carrie
Okay, you
was
do.
kind enough to remind.
Well, I see you have very good spirit, Alexandra. Doesn't no sign of any infection.
Well, I have no infection, but I'm wearing my pads and taking tablets. I'm actually in a bit of pain right now.
Okay. So have some rest and do some more study when you have the time.
Yes, and while we were speaking, I got my test result. It's I'm good to go outside again.
Okay, good, very good.
Excellent.
Yes, excellent. Don't forget the literature part, not the math exam. You have some literature to read, okay?
Sorry?
You have some reading assignments other than the mock exam. The mock exam does not cover the full content.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's for me. It's not helpful that I can pass mock exams, but I keep failing actual exams.
Yes, I need extra reading on the 3 parts: the legal part, the regulated framework.
Extra reading. Well, I've also noticed that I need to be very careful understanding questions.
If you split the 2 test days, I think it's better. Because after 2 hours
Yeah.
of concentration, you get tired. And you no longer understand what English
Yeah.
words means.
Right.
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 I feel that
Yeah, but
too.
also studying for both of them, it's very confusing as well.
Yeah.
When you
Well,
get to the exam.
I took my coffee in, you can take your coffee. Yeah, so 1 sip of coffee, then two,
to the exam.
you can take your coffee to the exam, put it on the floor.
I
did it.
take Red Bull.
I need it. I need the Red Bull.
I drink Red Bull to give me wings.
So don't forget the Red Bull, huh? Okay, as necessary.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, ladies and
Thank
gentlemen.
you.
Have a
Okay.
good
Thank
day.
you.
All right.
Enjoy your holidays. See you next week.
Okay.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye
All
bye.
right. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay. No worries.
We're very hard.
Yay.
Thank you for working hard.